attention deficit hyperactivity disorder are facing a critical Adderall shortage. It's forced them to turn to other versions of the medication.
And as CSN's Elizabeth Cohen reports, the troubling thing is that no one seems to know why.
Clara Pitts is from a musical family.
Let's go ahead, just this section right there.
D.
She studies hard at piano.
G. I've been using this spreadsheet since 11th grade.
A high school senior with a heavy load of AP and honors classes, Clara's dream to get accepted at nearby Brigham Young University. And these pills have helped a lot. Adderall, because Clara has ADHD. She started taking Adderall in the 10th grade.
As soon as I got my medication, I started getting 100% on every test, to the point where my teacher forgot later in the year that I'd ever struggled.
She even won a National Merit Scholarship.
I just forgot.
But then a few months ago, just before exams, right when her BYU application was due, she got this text from her mom, Rebecca, who was at the pharmacy. There's some manufacturer's shortage and they don't have any. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'm just sitting here crying because I can't get you these meds.
I spent several hours calling, I think, 8 pharmacies. I felt really emotional about it in that first week or two, that strangely, like I had failed my child, even though it wasn't my fault. It was hard to tell her and try to help her to understand we won't be getting this medication anytime soon. And I felt scared for what that would mean for her as a senior.
Clara is one of many Americans impacted by recent widespread drug shortages of cancer drugs, antibiotics, pain medicines, and since last fall, Adderall. The FDA says one reason is that demand for Adderall has increased from 35.5 million prescriptions in 2019 to 45 million last year. Plus, some companies that make Adderall tell the FDA they've had shortages of an active ingredient or supply constraints. Another company just says other as a reason for limited supply. The FDA telling CNN, manufacturers are working to meet the demand and the FDA is helping with anything we can do to increase supply. The FDA doesn't give many details about what's gone wrong or how they're going to fix it, and experts who study drug shortages say that's part of the problem.
I think transparency is extremely important. It's really difficult to be able to anticipate and let alone come up with meaningful solutions if you don't know what the problem is.
Clara did get a prescription for a different ADHD medication, but she says for her, it's not the same. In the meantime, her hard work at school has paid off.
Rise and shout, Clara. I am happy to offer you admission to Brigham Young University.
Acceptance at her first choice college.
I'm going to be a cougar, Mom. Oh, I'm so glad.
Thrilled, but still hoping to get Adderall to help her through it.
The Drug Enforcement Administration tracks and sets a limit on production of amphetamine. That's one of the key ingredients in Adderall. The DEA says in the past 3 years, manufacturers didn't use all available ingredients.